Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Swish Life Garage with the boy KT. As always, I decided to turn on the camera right now just because I'm actually already working on something as we speak. I'm still working on the F-150. As you guys know, I did lower it. I did put new upper lower control arms, sway bar end links, springs, struts, and I did the inner and outer tie rods, but I didn't put that video out just because I thought it was pretty boring, to be honest. And so I didn't want to put that out for you guys. And I know it's content, but it was so boring, dude. If you guys want to look that out, go ahead and check someone out for that. I'm sorry to say I don't have that video as of right now. Let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm doing right now as we speak, and so we could get on with this. I already got the chuck jacked up and got it on some jack stands here. What we're going to be working on is changing out the stabilizer and the Pitman arm. So if I could show you guys down here, here's going to be the stabilizer. If you see it, is bolted up to the frame, and then it connects down here to the sway bar. And then over here, if you see that arm right there that connects to the sway bar, is this one right here, and then right there, and then that's gonna be on the actual steering box, so got to take it off of there and then change it out. But that's what I'm gonna be working on, so let's go ahead and dig in. Alright, so first thing I need to do is loosen up these bolts right here that are connected to the frame. So there's gonna be two of them. These are 21 mils. They're gonna be pretty tight. After you get these loose, I'm gonna go ahead and take off this pin right here. Actually, I'll take it off right now. Take off that pin right there, and I think this is a 21 as well. Oh yeah, it's already a 21, so just loosen up. Easy. So you just loosen that right there, and then we're going to get on to loosening up the bolts right here. That wasn't too tight, but I do have a breaker bar, obviously. Oh yeah. Alright, so before you take that off completely, I'm gonna go ahead and take the ball joint off. I do have a puller right here, and just gonna put it onto the end link on the end here, nice and tight. I got a socket here, and should pull it right off. All right, so did it right there. So just take the bolts right off. Alright, so working on the Pitman arm here, I already took off the cotter pin on the nut here. I was trying to find a socket that would fit on it in millimeters, but I could only find a standard socket, a 15/16 that fit, so it should be able to go ahead and at least take the nut off. There it goes. Nice and easy. Alright, so got that nut off there. The other thing, I did already loosen this nut right here that's on the steering box itself, and for that I had to use a 1/5/16 socket, so it is already loosened up. I'm just going to take off the joint. There it goes. So that does have a bit of play in there. Let's go ahead and just finish up this other nut. Alright, now for this, I'm going to have to use a special tool again. I'm going to be using this tool right here. It's a puller, and it should just fit right on. Let me see. So I already took everything off. As far as for the Pitman arm on this tool, it wasn't working because it was too thick right here. So I got on the grinder, and then I grinded it down some, and you know, it was able to do the job. But anyways, so here's the stabilizer bar right here, and this one, as far as for wear and tear, it's still pretty stiff. Might as well go ahead and change it on out. And then we do have the Pitman arm, and which this ball joint right here does have some play in there. so good thing I'm changing that one out. As you guys see right here, here's the new Pitman arm from Moog. There's the part number K8700. Does have a cotter pin in there, and as well for the ball joint, the grease fitting, and then the stabilizer right here. It does have the grease fitting for the joint right here, and as well for the ball joint, which goes on the side right there. And of course it does have a new nut and a cotter pin on that. And then there's the part number for that one, K8739T. Just going to do everything in reverse order and throw it back onto the car. As you guys can see here, it is already bolted in, torqued down the 2 bolts that are up there on the frame, and then as well for the center link, I did tighten down that bolt here. If you see, I actually wasn't supplied a boot on the stabilizer, so I'm gonna have to get a boot for that. I don't really drive this truck. Like I said, I haven't even started it or moved it for about a month or so as of now. So I'm gonna go ahead and order that boot, so it'll be good for that. And then I do have the Pitman arm here. It could only go in one way, just because the teeth are different sizes. So you don't have to worry about marking it or getting alignment. So that's you know, that's a good thing. One less thing to worry about. But I did tighten up the bolt right here, and as well for the center link, that bolt. But everything is already greased up with the grease fittings on them. And so like I said, pretty much finished up, all ready for the front suspension, control arms, upper and lower, got camber kits, the springs, the shocks, inner and outer tie rods. Now I got the stabilizer, got the Pitman arm, what else, the sway bar end links, those are brand new. I believe the brakes are brand new in the front. I mean, really, it's already covered as far as for suspension, so I'm pretty set for a couple of years here, to be quite honest. Alright guys, so I finished up the stabilizer and I finished up the Pitman arm. So like I said, I'm pretty much finished up for the front suspension. It was a little bit of a challenge just because my Pitman arm removal tool wasn't fitting until I decided to just grind it and make it fit. But of course, if you're in like the north region or wherever you're located and it snows a lot and the cars are known for rusting, then you're probably going to want to put some WD-40, and you're probably going to need some torches, to be quite honest. But as far as for here where I live, it's in Texas, in Houston, Texas, so I'm not really worried about rust, or our cars don't really even rust like that. It's just light surface rust, if anything. Hopefully you guys found this video pretty useful, and you know, at least you guys have knowledge on this. So whatever car you're working on, hopefully some of this information will apply to it. But alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know how I did down below. Drop a comment, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and you know, think about subscribing to the channel and turning on your bell notifications. As I said previous guys, I do have a new online website and some merch available, so if you want to go ahead and view that, the link is down below in the description box as well, along with my social media and everything on there. But alright guys, I'm going to catch you on the next video, alright? Appreciate it.